Alright guys, my favorite spot on the river, and we just ran out of gas. Literally ran out of gas. We got plenty of gas, I always keep plenty with me, but we ran out of gas and I was marking some fish right here just as I was starting to putter and out of gas, and so I figured, well, why not just try right here, right? So we're gonna do that. Couple of night crawlers on this guy. Cast him out. We'll put chicken livers on the other one. Running our black warrior tip rig. Show you the rig is a little bit different. Black warrior tip rig, slinky weight, but we have still having problems with line twist. So I have a snap swivel connected to a regular swivel. So hopefully that'll give us a little bit better, not so much problem with the line twist. So we're gonna cast this guy out, and once again, this does work now. I think it was just me being stupid. You know, sometimes you're stupid, you don't know. And there's that guy. And then for this guy, we're gonna run livers. Gonna cut us up a couple of livers here. See that? It's working just fine now. So it's working just fine. Very loose, the way I prefer it. And our cured chicken liver, same. We got a black wire tip rig, the number 2 on the front, hook number 4 on the back. Again, eating size catfish is all we're concentrating on, which seems like that's what I really like catching. Although I do plan on catching bigger catfish this season. I just need to what am I trying to say? I want to catch bigger fat catfish, but if I want to catch trophy catfish, I need trophy gear, right? That's what I'm saying. You know, that's the truth. So we are, so there's that guy. Let's see here, there's that guy. Seems like no matter what, line always tangles, no matter how much you try to untangle it up there. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we're going to cast this guy back behind as far as we can. Wind's not working with us at all. Just kind of like it was yesterday. I'm going to set this guy right here. Right against the dang on trash can. Not what I want. Goodness gracious. So we're basically side drifting here. And so need to make sure I'm on the bottom, and I'm not. So we have current and we have wind, just like yesterday. That's a different section of the river altogether. I'm gonna open this guy up, let him flow out. Sometimes when I'm side drifting, it's easier to have one over here and then having the other one in the hand, so I know what's really going on. But we're gonna eventually have to just fuel back up. Like I say, I was marking some fish on the 2D, so that's what we're going to try to do and see if we can't catch something with the 2D sonar. 2 different baits to see what's going on. Dadgummit, we're hung up just like that. We're hung up just like that. I think we just lost everything already. Basically lost everything. Amazing how that happens. Oh. Watch this boater here. He just doesn't seem to realize that Not everybody casts and fish. Hooked up, fellas. Hooked up, fellas. Hooked up. I couldn't even get this reel rigged up. Black warrior tip rigs. We're on the old rod now, but we're just drifting here. Hooked up. What do we have here? Man, look at that. That's a brim. Fellas, oh, fellas, this is a brim, and we're catching them on the, you know what? 8-pound line, and that brim, big one. Look at that, boy. Brim. That's a bluegill. That's a number 4 hook. Oh man, buddy, just taught me something. Look at that, fellas. Brim. We're gonna use him for bait. I think we're gonna eat him. First of the day. Brim. Brim. Control of the boat, get back out at them. Yeah. One of the things I noticed was that ooh. That brim tried to eat that whole thing now. Yeah, still struggling to get control of the boat. That's why these iPilot units, I kind of like them. I'm the pilot right now, as I always say, but let's get on out here. So they're down here below this dam. So we're gonna try to sort of fighting current and tighten that guy up, but still not to my liking. If I built a boat, I'd build another one like this, but I'd have much better oar locks. I had to sort of jimmy rig these stupid things. Alright, so that's that. The sonar is totally blacked out, man. It just blacks out in this current like this. It always does. Right below the dam or whatever. Put that in there like that. Cured chicken liver. And that guy go like that. And see if we can't, again, try to get control of the boat. The riptide current's trying to pull us back toward the dam, so we're trying to fight and get beyond it so we can start drifting downstream, because I've been marking some nice fish just downstream here a little ways, but you always start your drift well ahead of where you're gonna fish. Well ahead of where you're gonna fish. Because if you don't, you'll miss your drift every time. I think the wind's starting to work with us now. what I really want to do is get a little bit wider distance if I troll, a little bit wider separation of the rods if I have one out this side, the other one out that side. A little bit, in fact, a lot wider separation. So what I'm trying to do now is just get us a good head of steam. That was a nice big bluegill. That was a surprise, actually. I didn't expect the bluegill to hit a and I didn't expect him to hit that liver, but that's another bait. Maybe that's a good prepared bait for a bluegill as well. And he hit that, again, that number 4 hook. He had no problem getting that number 4 hook in his mouth. And that was a big bluegill. So, and just this prepared chicken liver stuff we keep talking about. And main thing we want to do is try to keep the hook. Hard thing with this one is just to keep the hook point exposed. Is my main goal there. So we can't. There we go. We keep the hook point exposed. And once again, we gotta try to fight to keep control of our boat. Seriously? Seriously.